Welcome to the Solid Signal podcast for the week of June 27th, 2016. For the last couple of weeks, I've been out on the road and away from our West Coast offices, which is where I tend to hang out most of the year. And most of last week, I was spending time in not the West Coast, but the main corporate offices of SolidSignal.com, located in Novi, Michigan, which I have to tell you is a beautiful place to visit this time of year if you happen to get the opportunity. Not exactly a tourist spot, but I have to tell you, everything they say about Detroit is not necessarily true. The people are friendly. It's as nice a place as you can get, and I have to admit I haven't visited some of the worst parts, but there's bad parts in every city, folks, come on. More to the point, whenever I visit the corporate offices in Novi, Michigan, I come back with a renewed sense of strength, a sense of support, because I get to see face to face the hardworking folks who are making those things happen for you every time you order from SolidSignal.com. And I hope you do order from SolidSignal.com a lot, because I'll be honest, it pays my salary, keeps the lights on here at the Solid Signal podcast and at the Solid Signal blog. One of the reasons that I was there was to do some important back-end improvements to the Solid Signal blog that make it more bulletproof and spam resistant and overall better place to visit. You won't notice any of these changes right away, but if you're interested, keep an eye on the Solid Signal blog over the next 9 to 12 months as we make some truly massive changes that are going to impact the way that you get your information and more tightly integrate with SolidSignal.com as a whole. And I got to tell you, it's not just the Solid Signal blog that's undergone some massive transformations that you can't tell and can't see. We've made a huge number of changes in the last year to the way that things happen behind the scenes. You go to SolidSignal.com and you say, oh, well, this is pretty much the same website I've been going to for years. And by the way, thank you for going to it for years. But what you don't see are some of the huge changes that take place behind the scenes. The customer service folks who are better trained than ever before. The new phone systems that make it possible for us to answer more questions more quickly. The order processing systems that have been completely revamped. It's exciting stuff. And yes, as a friend of mine once said, it's a little bit like trying to change the tires on an Indy car while it's moving. But the neat thing is that the fine folks over at the IT department at Solid Signal do a fabulous job of making it happen. I am always impressed, always in awe of the hard work that's done there. And it doesn't stop at IT, it doesn't even stop in the offices, because one of the things that I noticed this trip around was a massive change in the way that we do things out in the warehouse. I'd like to report to you that SolidSignal.com uses one of those fancy robot systems that you see in documentaries about Amazon and other retailers, but the truth is they don't. What they use are hard-working individuals who do nothing but make sure that your orders are packed properly, shipped properly, set up properly, and in the very rare time that they're not, process the returns that you absolutely deserve. These folks never get the credit that they really, really need to be getting. And that's a shame, because these individuals are the ones that really make it happen. They're the ones that turn computer data into real, honest products for you and profits for us. Folks, you know, SolidSignal.com just isn't a website. It's a bunch of real, hard-working people, and I'm reminded of that every time I'm at the corporate offices in Novi, Michigan. Oh, of course, our West Coast facilities, our labs, have a lot of hard-working folks too, and I don't talk enough about them. I probably should, but it feels oddly self-serving to do it, so I don't. But every time I go to Novi, I'm reminded that it's not just us on the West Coast who are working super hard. There's tons of people who are working super hard, and every single one of them deserves credit. So I hope that you will join me in shopping at SolidSignal.com, supporting the families who depend on it, and supporting the folks who work hard to make it right for you every day, and finally, getting the best stuff that you can possibly get at fair prices, the stuff you won't find anywhere else. Have a great week.